Quinnipiac, showing quite a difference, at least from 2020. And we know how close 2020 was. Biden, Trump back then, seeing a 10-point spread difference. Well, what do you know? Right now, Trump's ahead. Biden's not ahead like he was back then, up 10. Trump's ahead by 1 point. So this is something that really and truly I think is terrifying, honestly terrifying. Those in the White House right now, terrifying so many on the left. And it's why you're starting to see a little bit of crazy stuff. I mean, just a little bit of crazy stuff from the likes of, well, one Commerce Secretary. Have you seen our Commerce Secretary, guys? Because this is a comment that, under the circumstances, given the increased security measures needed around Donald Trump and his life, after 2 attempts on it, it's really sort of gross and disgusting for anyone to talk the way this woman just did. And yet we had to hear from Gina Raimondi, the Commerce Secretary, who one day didn't even understand when it was reported to her that we'd have lost a whole lot more jobs than anyone anticipated. And she was presented with the Labor Department's own report, and she started to try and say it was fake. And that Trump had made it up. I mean, this woman is not playing with a full deck. So maybe we can excuse what she said and say she's just dumb and she is not precise with her verbiage. Or maybe we can say she knows exactly what she's doing. Let's listen to our Commerce Secretary say something extreme, something violent, something truly unacceptable.
He says is the opposite. It's just another lie. Like, how did we get here? Let's extinguish him for good. We have an answer. We have a remarkably talented candidate who is sincere, who's pragmatic, who's open. Let's just get it done.
Let's extinguish him? Let's get it done? Seriously? I mean, Gina. Okay, we get it. You don't like Donald Trump. That gravy train maybe is not going to keep going for all these woke idiots that are employing all kinds of disastrous things for our economy, inflationary, and clearly not productive, as you just heard from Senator Thane. So Gina doesn't like him, but what's going on here? Because James Carville went on to a program over on CNN and had something rather disturbing, I'm going to say that, disturbing to say, when he sat down with the anchor. James Carville is suggesting there's going to be a plot twist ahead of November. And then a sprint to the finish. Let me show you. Here we are. He said, something tells me something else is going to happen. I don't know what it is, but we've got 42 days to go, 6 weeks. This is a sprint to the finish. I think there's another plot twist in here coming. Wow. So what does he mean by that? Does he know what he means by that? I'm a little concerned in light of some things that have just been made public. Let me share one of them with you right here. So Donald Trump sending this out on Truth Social. Big threats on my life by Iran. The entire U.S. military is watching and waiting. Moves were already made by Iran that didn't work out, but they will try again. Not a good situation for anyone. I am surrounded by more men, guns, and weapons than I have ever seen before. Thank you to Congress for unanimously approving far more money to Secret Service. 0 no votes, strictly bipartisan. Nice to see Republicans and Democrats get together on something. An attack on a former president is a death wish for the attacker. Okay, so a little bit of bravado there at the end. But this is kind of concerning, guys. It's kind of concerning, especially in light of some things that we've seen in the past. In 2022, the Ayatollah in Iran put up a video on his website. And in this video, you actually see some little tiny AI vehicle, this AI vehicle trying to hunt down Donald Trump on a golf course. It's actually sort of, in Mar-a-Lago, it's actually sort of weird in light of what just transpired on the golf course.
On issue number one, you mentioned Donald Trump going down to Georgia today Take a look at Trump's...
Forgive me, I'm actually trying to give you some of these pictures here. Let's see if we can get them in, just sent into me from this particular, there we go. Okay, so this is from the video. Soleimani's murderer and the one who gave the order will pay the price. And this is a video that basically, you know, is taking place outside Mar-a-Lago. They have a target on Trump. He's on the golf course. You've got this little AI vehicle that's running around because it's going to theoretically attack the president there. I mean, just horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. And obviously, in light of the concerns, here we are with some more pictures of this about Trump's security right now. I think that we have to be a little bit more mindful. And so I go back to why on earth would Gina Raimondo, the Commerce Secretary of the United States of America, say we need to extinguish him? You know, we need to be done with this. We need to extinguish him. I mean, it is so wildly gross, wildly inappropriate, ladies and gentlemen, that America should demand some answers on that. Look, I'm glad that they're giving him more security, but I sort of question it. I mean, you have, for example, whistleblowers that have been coming forward saying, look, you know, he was not given the proper security and he's still not getting the proper security. He needs a lot of security in light of everything that's happening right now, whether it be lefty nuts that want to go after him or whether it be Iran. I mean, that is quite something what he just put out there on Truth Social. So he's under attack there. You got James Carville predicting some kind of election plot twist. You've got Gina Raimondo sending out some kind of dog whistle of some sort, right? Like, I mean, she may be dumb. She may be imprecise, but I think that's being too generous. I actually think that that was somewhat deliberate. And I don't understand why they would do that. I mean, I don't understand a lot of things here.